Hello guys, welcome back to the Med Life. So today we are going to be talking about the femoral triangle. First of all, what is the femoral triangle? The femoral triangle is the largest intermuscular space in the lower limb. It is located superiorly in the thigh and on the medial side of the thigh, on the superomedial side of the thigh. Now let's have a look at it. We're going to be talking about the boundaries and the contents of the femoral triangle. Right over here, I have an atlas. So you can see right here in this picture, this is your lower limb, the upper part of the lower limb, and here you have the thigh region, you have the gluteal region right over here, and this is the thigh region. This is the hip bone, this is the iliac crest, and this part right over here is the thigh region. This is lateral and this is medial. Remember, we are looking at it from an anterior view, from front. So the medial side of the thigh. Let's talk about the boundaries. This is the triangle, exactly, you can see it in the purple. Starting from here, going down, and then this. It's a triangular space in your thigh. Laterally, you can see this long muscle, long and thin muscle, crossing from lateral side to the medial side. This muscle is the sartorius muscle. So the lateral border of the femoral triangle is made by the medial border of the sartorius. What about the medial border itself? From this side, medially, we can see the muscle adductor longus. The medial border of the adductor longus forms the medial border of the femoral triangle. What about the base? Superiorly, you can see this tiny ligament over here. This is called the inguinal ligament. This is the base of the triangle, and the apex is where the sartorius muscle and the adductor longus muscle meet. The apex, this, where they meet, like an arrow. So now, let's talk about the contents. Here we have the triangle. One of the things you need to remember is that in the triangle, in the femoral triangle, we have the femoral sheath. The femoral sheath is different with the triangle itself. It's a smaller portion of the triangle. Okay, so now let's talk about the floor of the femoral triangle. So here with me, you can see the femoral triangle. This place right over here. This is the inguinal ligament, sartorius, and adductor longus. Okay, in the femoral triangle, if we come medially, we have the adductor longus. Then we go laterally, medial to lateral, adductor longus, pectineus, and then deep there we have the psoas major and the iliacus. But these muscles form a common tendon, which is called the iliopsoas. This is the most lateral in the floor of the femoral triangle. Adductor longus, pectineus, and iliopsoas. Now let's talk about the contents of the femoral triangle. The femoral triangle, its contents are easy to remember. Just remember, most of them are named by femoral. So we have the femoral nerve, femoral artery, femoral vein, femoral sheath, femoral canal. So these are the main contents of the femoral triangle. So let's come from lateral to medial. So laterally, the first thing in the contents that we come across is the femoral nerve. This long nerve is the femoral nerve. And then we come to the femoral sheath. Femoral sheath is a small sheath that includes the femoral artery and vein and the femoral canal. So remember, the femoral nerve is not located inside the femoral sheath. It is in the femoral triangle, but not the femoral sheath. Okay, so femoral nerve, then we come to the femoral sheath, in which first we have the femoral artery, femoral vein, and the femoral canal. So lateral compartment would be artery, intermediate compartment would be vein, and the medial compartment would be the canal, femoral canal. Femoral canal is a very small space which includes some lymph nodes, and it is the abdominal opening of the lower limb. Abdominal opening in the femoral triangle and the lower limb. And remember that the femoral sheath is pierced, right over here you can see it, is pierced by the great saphenous vein. But the great saphenous vein is pierced by the great saphenous vein to join the femoral vein, right over here. So these are the major contents of the femoral triangle, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's see you in the next video.